All right, welcome back to another After Dark, everyone. Hope you all are having a good night so far, and I hope you had a wonderful day. I wanted to check out something. It's been another one from my backlog that I wanted to check out a while ago that is titled NBA Players Who Hate Each Other. This is a video by Hoopflix, and they're normally pretty funny. At least I find them funny, and quite a few of you do as well. I know the commentator on here, some people are not, they're not a fan of, but for some reason this stuff just gets me laughing. So I wanted to check this out. And honestly, there's probably a lot of rivalries out there that I don't know too much about. So I'm excited to watch this with you guys. As always, I'm going to link the original video down below for the Hoopflix vid. That's going to be in the description. So if you want to watch that without me, go right ahead. And if you want to check out that channel and, if this humor gets to you, go for it. Good stuff. And everybody else, please leave a like to this video. It really helps out a ton. And it's what pushes these vids out there. 26 and a half minutes after my commentary, probably over 30. So y'all get yourself a drink, get some snacks. Let's enjoy this one. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
The NBA's been getting heated.
Bum.
Russ is in Paisley's face.
Put somebody else on. He's trash.
CP can't guard nobody, man. Everybody in the NBA know that.
I don't care who you are, king, queen, princess, but you know what? We're gonna fight.
Well, I'm the king,
Damn.
my wife is the queen, and my daughter is the princess, so we got all three covered.
These are the NBA players who hate each other. And two players have beef over one of the most famous girls on the planet. Ben Simmons used to be a different man. I mean, he actually played basketball and was actually good, so he wasn't only rewarded with millions of dollars and millions of followers. He attracted a baddie, Kendall Jenner. These two started going everywhere together, so of course their relationship went viral. And at first, everything seemed all good, but one night changed everything.
I'm telling you, we used to joke around about this at the restaurant, about the Kardashian curse, and the Jenner family is involved in this. So any Jenner or Kardashian dating an athlete, which it seems like they all want to date athletes, man, that's the end. It's like the old Madden curse. Like if you were on the cover of the next Madden video game, like you're about to get injured or something terrible is about to happen to you. This is the Jenner Kardashian curse. Don't know what it is, but something.
See, Ben hit up one of his NBA friends, Devin Booker, and they decided to go on a double date to one of the most popular restaurants in Hollywood. But this was the night Ben realized he just introduced his girl to his friend, and she got stolen because Book knows a thing or two about Good D. And not even a week later, Kendall told the world she dropped Ben faster than he could hit a jumper.
What's happening with you and Devin Booker?
He's my boyfriend.
Now these two started being seen on date nights and at sporting events.
Yep. That kind of ruined my boy Devin Booker too. Man, she did a double whammy.
Kendall even started showing up to Book's games.
I watch every game. All my friends and family know that I sit with my phone wherever I am.
So with him knowing that Kendall would be watching when the Suns and 76ers faced off for the first time since the double date, Book showed both Ben and Kendall who daddy was.
Oh, shit.
He dropped 36 points on dude's head after stealing his girl. The situation had everybody on Twitter talking about it. So
Oh my
it's
God.
safe to say, since everybody was clowning Ben, he ain't ever hopping on a Kardashian or social media again. But Book and Ben's beef.
Yeah, he still gets on social media just to post some stupid videos of him working out and making jumpers, even though he'll never make a jumper in an actual game. I feel like I got a lot to say about Ben Simmons because he also uses Photoshop to make himself look buffer, and he oils his body up. It's so embarrassing, dude. It is so embarrassing what kind of crap he is trying to pull on everybody. And it's even more embarrassing that it works for a lot of people. Every single year, a lot of people are going, oh, dude, you see Ben Simmons hit those jumpers on that video? Like, he's looking good. I think he's going to be better next year. Wah, wah.
He involved the court and the bedroom. Two other players' beef ended up in the studio. Sometimes having the best season of your career isn't a good thing. Just ask Marvin Bagley, Because he played so well during his rookie year, many predicted he was set to become one of the league's biggest stars. But even though he was getting hella attention, none of it got to his head. Until he landed an opportunity to have the interview of a lifetime in front of millions on ESPN's First Take. It was here Marvin ignited a beef with one of the NBA's best players. Because once he started being asked about his rap career, he took things to the extreme.
But who is the best MC in the NBA?
Man, me.
So if Damian Lillard would accept that battle, would you do it here on First Take?
Man, whatever, man. I'm with whatever.
Dude really said
No
all of
way.
that. He had to be off the Henny.
I don't remember this. Did they actually do it on First Take? Shit. I remember Dame beefing with Shaq a little bit. It was a friendly beef. And they were doing raps back and forth.
You're gonna be on
Diss
live
tracks.
TV treating Damian Lillard, Dame Dollar, like he's only worth a penny. Just take a look at Dame on YouTube. You can see he's literally got songs with millions of views. So ain't no way he was about to let a youngin' come for his neck with that type of disrespect. And right after Dame heard the news, he responded to Marvin saying, shoot, it only took Marvin a few hours. He dropped a song called No Debate, with him and Dame in the cover art. But see, the lyrics of the song had nothing to even do with the beef, so it seemed like Marvin already had the song done before his interview and only claimed to be the NBA's best rapper along with calling out Dame as a publicity stunt to promote his music. But Dame wasn't having it, and within just a few hours, he let Marvin know he might be a king of sack, but his raps are whack, and dropped a diss track.
This boy didn't call my name. Amateur bars, man. Look, I'm really solid like I say, so why you come for me? I got respect in both careers, moving comfortably. You ain't established in the league for one. You a clown, so go and enjoy the circus. Knee deep in the game and you barely scratching the surface.
Now at
Hey,
this
that's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Dame, you also, you're established, but, you don't have the best playoff track record either, bro.
point, I thought Marvin was done. Dame shit on both of his careers in one. Even the album art was clowning Marvin. So not only did everybody on Twitter have something to say about this, Miles Bridges, an NBA rapper himself, was telling Dame to chill. And Joe Budden claimed that this beef was over. But come on now, nobody cares what this dude says, especially not Marvin. So even though he knew that no matter what anybody said, he was still a king, he hopped on the mic one more time and dropped some heat.
I'm finna turn this Dame down to the chump change. I'm that main or that man or that mean. Whatever you want, nigga, I'm that clean.
Whoa. What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know. All right. I'm going to turn this Dame Dollar to chump change. Okay. I'm that main or that man or that mean. Whatever you want. I'm that clean. I guess.
How are you gonna come at the Dame Dollar and say something stupid like that? Marvin must have been starving.
It's not a very clear diss. It's a very confusing diss.
For attention. Dude does play for the Kings, so there ain't much excitement in basketball. It explains why he took this situation to the extreme. But see, it didn't matter what he did, because Dame's known to take shots and not pump fake.
Oh, snap.
That's why he went back to back and turned himself into Drake.
I hope the king learned his lesson. It's a bad investment. I never crack in the moment. You made a bad assessment. Little boys get excited and make a tragic exit. I had respect for the movement, but you were sadly desperate. In my lane in both games, and you in no position. If I'm your coach, I won't depend on you for no decision.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Oh man, Dame destroyed him. Dame destroyed him.
Dame really did Marvin like the Thunder.
Yep.
Waved bye-bye, tweeted out I'm done after finish my album, and dropped the mic. But speaking of NBA rappers, two players started beefing over NBA YoungBoy. Once the Magic selected Paolo Banchero with the #1 pick, his hype went to an all-time high, and everybody wanted to see him play. So he was instantly invited to one of the biggest summer league games with other NBA players. At first, Paolo thought it would be a great opportunity, especially because he had the chance to share the court with a player who not only became an NBA All-Star, but grew up playing basketball with Paolo, DeJounte Murray. So the game should have been a lighthearted matchup. But after certain words were exchanged, things turned personal. During their matchup, both Paolo and DeJounte took over. At first, DeJounte got a steal and started talking all tough. Then right after, Paolo got an and one, which really fired things up. So on the very next play, DeJounte took things to a whole new level.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Demi fighting
with
words.
Paulo on him, not only did he fake him out, he turned a scrim into a dunk contest. DeJounte even called dude a little ass boy and threw the ball at him like he was nothing.
Oh,
So after
shit.
that, they kept going at it.
Yeah,
Now, with all
this is where a
that
fight normally breaks out.
going down, of course the beef didn't stay in the gym. First, the heated matchup ended up all over ESPN. But eventually, things got even crazier on the gram. Paulo called DeJounte out for unfollowing him and clowned him for not guarding up and needing to send double teams. Then, DeJounte replied, talking about how Paulo tried flexing his #1 pick status on him and that he's rocked with Paulo ever since they were kids growing up in Seattle. He even made one more disrespectful post, and in the caption, he admitted it was disrespectful. But Paulo put an end to the online beef, claiming DeJounte was just acting for the narrative. So when the boys matched up for the first time on an NBA court, fans anticipated who'd pull the trigger first. But both guys let their game do the talking. DeJounte dropped 20, Paulo dropped 20, and it turned out, after the game, Paulo let us know the real reason DeJounte even started talking trash. At that pickup game, Paulo told him, "Young boy is better than young thug?" And apparently he just snapped. Like, what?
Huh?
Dude really got upset over that. But at least their hate towards each other's only been going on for a few months. How about the NBA players who've had beef for a decade? Right before these two stars joined the NBA, Joel Embiid had to show the world who the better pick was.
The floor, Sheldon. Oh my goodness! Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid turned Marcus Smart into Marcus Dumb. Embiid made sure Smart could never forget this play by turning this moment into his first ever Instagram post. But just the dunk wasn't enough. Embiid even threw shade at him with the caption, saying, "Not very smart," to jump on that one. So obviously,
Wait, what was that? We all from Africa? Joel Embiid. Dude, he was like super slim back then. I forgot what he looked like.
trolling someone's name wasn't gonna go well. And that started a beef that followed them into the NBA. As soon as they came face to face in a heated playoff matchup, Embiid tried making Smart not able to have kids.
Oh, dude.
And now you can see why Embiid's a center. Man loves touching tips. But I mean, that's gotta be a foul, right? Smart couldn't even stand up. Well, Smart was never gonna forget this.
So it was already established by his rookie year then, and I missed out on how dirty of a player he was. I can't believe I didn't know. I didn't know. And he's only gotten worse.
But at this point, things were getting personal. And the next time they saw each other,
you done kicked another grown man in the balls. You don't do that. Dude, there's a bro code with that. We don't do that shit. We know how that feels. You punch a guy in the face, you shove him, you do what you got to do. Kick him in the stomach. I don't give a damn, man. You don't kick him in the balls. You don't do that. We don't do that.
the hate went to another level.
Very good point. And
Yep.
Marcus Smart and Embiid's going right back at
Good
him.
for you,
The
Marcus.
Sixers wisely keeping Embiid away.
Good for you.
As soon as he sent a cheap shot Smart's way, he got thrown to the ground like he was
Bang.
nothing. But it not only cost Smart the game, it even cost him 50 bands. And he got thrown out of the arena. So cause that shove cost Smart a check, he sent a message at Embiid's neck that he wasn't playing around. But it was clear neither of them were over this beef, cause opening night turned into another fight.
Flip doesn't go. And a foul
Oh.
Smart and Embiid get into it a bit. Embiid slips down. Brown steps in.
Oh my god, Embiid damn near trying to rip dude's arm off. This is the NBA, not the UFC.
Oh,
You can't just
dude.
be doing
Okay. Yeah. He could have been severely injured there.
all that. But even though the game continued after things calmed down, during post-game interviews, Smart let us know that this beef will never end.
I stopped play, my arm's still stuck in there, and he tries to break it. And then I'm the only one that gets attacked, so, I could have cracked his head open, but I didn't.
Damn.
Smart would really crack dude's head just for trying to
Oof.
snap his arm? Embiid's gotta be careful, cause some beefs turn into life-threatening injuries, career-ruining scandals, and even balls to the face. But real quick, before we get to those,
I'm sorry.
since we're on the topic of balls, thank you Manscaped for sponsoring this video.
Okay, Manscaped advertisement. Man, if you need some shaving gear for your junk and stuff, Manscaped, the weed whacker. All right, back to it.
Accessories that are on the same level. Like, these ball deodorants actually smell really good. So cause I want you guys to join in on the off your purchase, NBA players who got smoked.
These two guys got smoked.
Who?
Giannis and James
Oh,
Harden.
they do.
What?
One MVP race wasn't just players trying to be great. It was fueled by hate. Even though Harden was averaging legendary numbers, the player he was competing with, Giannis, tried to guarantee himself the award, because in front of millions, he made it seem like Harden was ass.
I'm between Kemba and Trae Young.
Wait, you don't
but
want
I gotta go.
You don't want the dribbler?
I want somebody that's gonna pass the ball. That's what I want.
Hold up. Someone who would pass the ball. Wasn't he averaging more assists per game than who Giannis picked?
No, that's stats, yeah, fine. But if you watch James Harden play, especially back then, that was a hilarious freeze, by the way. If you watch James Harden play, he might give you the ball at the end of the shot clock, but he's not running an offense and moving the ball. So that's why Chuck used to always have that joke where he'd be like, "Oh, James Harden, dribble, 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 dribble," because that's what he would do: dribble it out, and try to get a shot off. You know, and if he doesn't, then you might catch the ball at the very last second and have to chuck up a shot. That's not what anybody wants. Nobody wants to play with that. That's not fun basketball.
Even Harden was confused.
Giannis Antetokounmpo makes a joke on the air about, I want to take someone who can pass. I'm taking Kemba Walker instead of James Harden.
I average more assists than him, I think. So I don't see.
Exactly. See, that's what they do. They just go straight to the stat. If you have the ball in your hand all game, of course you're going to have more assists. I say the same argument about LeBron James. It's because he has the ball all the time. So, of course, it's going to lead to a couple of things. Score, assist, or brick. Take your pick.
What the joke is, I just know none of them can mess with me.
So yeah, just because Giannis was capping, I already knew there'd be some action. And with them being on separate teams in the All-Star game, the situation got even more heated. Because Giannis caught Harden with an elbow to the jaw.
Ouch.
Then after, Giannis clowned Harden even more.
First, we were just trying to, find whoever James Harden was guarding. That's who we thought we were going to have the opportunity to score on.
Yeah,
damn, Giannis,
so
how
true.
you going to clown Harden's D like that? Oh, wait, so did we. Wait, wrong D. Things between these two were escalating, and fans expected the beef to continue. So as the season went on, both players kept going off, and Harden decided to throw shade one more time.
But I wish I could just run, and with 7 feet and run and just dunk. Like, that takes no skill at all.
But even though Harden said all of that, Giannis took his game to a whole new level. And not only did Giannis end up winning the MVP race, he ended things with balls to the face.
Back down low and he hit Harden in the head.
But alright, at least that beef only cost Harden some mouth. Another beef turned into a $140 million scandal. See, fame is not the only thing that got to Jordan Poole's head.
Oh, boy.
Because during a Warriors practice, once he started talking crazy towards one of his teammates, a well-known NBA thug, Draymond Green. Draymond wasn't about to let
what does Dynamo call him? Darth Boodle.
Kid, son, him. So he walked over to Poole, got in his grill, and put that little baby to sleep. But that few seconds became the biggest controversy in sports.
This is the biggest crisis that we've ever had.
It turned out, Poole didn't just call Draymond Captain Graybeard or say he looked like the donkey from Shrek. Poole called him a walking triple single. Yeah, honestly, it was only a matter of time before these two would have beef, because of what Draymond's first impression was of Poole.
Jordan came into camp talking shit to everybody, and I remember one day, him and Glenn Robinson III, they got into it. All these guys are coming to me like, tell him to shut up. His young ass always got something to say.
So cause Poole's been known to beef with teammates, fans had Draymond's back and literally turned Poole into a meme by customizing his 2K character with a black eye.
Man.
Things were getting out of hand. But with the Warriors wanting to hurry up and move on so they could focus on another championship run, they tried sweeping this situation under the rug by handling the punishments without the league getting involved. And the Warriors owner told the world.
He was fined to the maximum, and he took some time away from the team, and he's obviously got some repair work to do. We all know that. He knows that.
Now, many people began speculating that Draymond's punishment should have been much higher than any fine, or that the league should have done some investigating around the situation on a criminal level.
It's funny how much society and sports has changed. Back in the day, if you got punched in practice, nobody talked about it. Steve Kerr talks about this actually during this time, but now everything is recorded, so it becomes a big deal. But yeah, back in the day, you get punched in practice, it's just like a regular thing. It's like, okay, whatever. Break them up, apologize, go out and have a beer and shut up, get back to work, Now it's like such a big deal if anything like this happens. It's all documented. It gets all across social media. We need public apologies. They need to punish the players. And it's so funny because in this instance, this was two assholes going at it. Draymond, we all know, this guy's he's borderline psycho. And Jordan Poole, I don't know how much y'all know about Jordan Poole, but this dude is a dick. Like straight up an asshole. He's conceited. He thinks his shit don't stink. He ain't passing the ball to Steph Curry at the end of the game. Anytime he hits a shot, he's acting like he's acting like he's a fucking goat. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes his personality. Nobody wants to play on his team. So you got two guys who are assholes, and a punch was thrown. Fucking let it go. Move on. It's gonna happen when you pair up a couple of dickheads on the same team. A fight will break out eventually.
But out of nowhere, Draymond apologized, and news broke that the Warriors gave Poole a bigger bag than most NBA All-Stars. A 4-year, $140 million contract.
Yeah, this was stupid. I don't get it. And it happened all during that same time.
So the situation's been quiet ever since. But there is one Warrior whose hate for another player fueled him to win a championship. During a regular season matchup between two of the NBA's top teams, the Warriors and Grizzlies both had stars sitting out, and this still became one of the most entertaining beginnings to a rivalry ever. During the game, Klay Thompson sat on the bench and was forced to watch the Grizzlies go crazy, from and ones to a dunk of the year. The Grizzlies were hooping, and literally dubbed the Dubs by over a dub. But after the game, one Grizzly made the biggest mistake of his life. Jaren Jackson Jr. whipped out his Twitter fingers and made a mockery of the Warriors slogan. He claimed that the Grizzlies were the ones with strength in numbers, but he should have thought twice before mocking a dynasty. Because little did he know, they were about to come face to face in the NBA playoffs. And cause things weren't just one game, there were no excuses. But that's when the Warriors taught the Grizzlies to watch what they say. Because not only did they beat them 4-2 and eventually move on to win an NBA championship.
I'm sorry, this hurts. We'll face the winner of Phoenix versus Dallas. Yeah, we know how that ended.
Not only did they beat them 4-2 and eventually move on to win an NBA championship, it turned out that the Warriors' entire motivation came from the regular season matchup with the Grizzlies, and especially Jaren Jackson's tweet. But that wasn't the only secret that got revealed after the championship celebration, when Klay got disrespectful.
There was this one player on the Grizzlies who tweeted strength in numbers after they beat us in the regular season, and it pissed me off so much. I can't wait to retweet that thing. Freaking bum. I had to watch that. I almost like this freaking clown.
Klay went in. He's just lucky talking crazy like that didn't end an NBA career like LeBron James beef. The crazy thing is, the player who started hating on LeBron wasn't even on the court tonight. He just watched LeBron and the Cavs smack the Knicks by over 30 points, troll them on the sidelines, and become the headline of every sports show. So, itching for attention, Enes Kanter came out of the shadows calling him out. He said, with LeBron, it was weird. I remember watching the Cavs blowing out the Knicks at Madison Square Garden, and they started playing the bottle flip game. I was like, this is disrespectful, man.
Yeah, it is.
This is messed up. To be honest, it seemed kind of weird that a dude not on the Knicks was defending the Knicks. But ironically, during the very next free agency, Kanter signed with their team.
Oh, snap.
Everybody wondered if LeBron had heard Kanter's criticism. But whether he did or not, he randomly started publicly criticizing the Knicks.
The Knicks passed on a really good one. and Dallas got the diamond in the rough.
This didn't seem like much, but randomly saying what the Knicks woulda, coulda, shoulda done didn't sit well with Kanter's ego. So we got involved and quoted the tweet saying, "Nah, we love what we got." Everybody was waiting on LeBron's response, but once again, he took the high road. Till his very next matchup with the Knicks, he caught an alley-oop and trolled the team again until all hell broke loose.
And the crowd loves him. Now Kanter getting in his face. Some pushing and shoving. Kanter sticking up for his 19-year-old rookie.
Kanter was pissed that LeBron was not only acting like he was a king, but also trying to punk the younger and smaller Frank Ntilikina, the player LeBron randomly said the Knicks shouldn't have drafted. So during post-game interviews, Kanter got disrespectful.
And you ain't coming to my house playing that water bottle flip game again. I don't care who you are, king, queen, princess, whatever you are. You know what? We're gonna fight, and nobody out there gonna punk us.
Now, I respect Kanter for trying to make it seem like he's tough, but ain't no way he was about to fight anybody, man. And LeBron knew it, so he trolled Kanter right back.
You can call yourself king, queen, princess. You're not gonna punk us.
Well, I'm the king, my wife is the queen, and my daughter is the princess, so we got all three covered.
Now, after LeBron let Kanter know everybody's role in the kingdom, nobody's fingers itch for an Instagram post more than him. So LeBron rubbed in the situation even more, telling the world that he's the king of New York and that Madison Square Garden's his favorite playground, basically saying the Knicks are his kids. And you'd think the trolling would stop there, but LeBron's not just a basketball king, he's also the petty king. So the next time he matched up against Kanter and the Knicks, he debuted some new drip. Exclusive I'm King shoes.
Oh my God.
These were a direct message at Enes Kanter. But not only did these kicks make every headline, they even had LeBron's biggest fan, Shannon Sharpe, calling out Enes Kanter on live TV.
He was trolling Enes Kanter because Enes Kanter pretended like he wanted to be tough. So LeBron James said, "I just want you to know, Kanter, who I am, what I am." He had black shoes on and big old white leather.
I gotta say, I've been thinking about this for a long time. Skip Bayless, whenever somebody else is talking, all he ever does is That's the only sound he ever makes. I imagine him like, you know, I don't think I'm like great at reaction content when it comes to basketball. But could you imagine him in my place, just watching these videos and be like, like nothing to say. By the way, how do you guys feel about this "I'm King" shit? I don't know, man. It just doesn't sit so well with me. Like, he started the disrespect. You know, LeBron actually picked this fight. He was the one who was being disrespectful first, and then he goes this far as to put "I'm King" on his shoes. I don't know, man. This is a little insecure to me. Just go out there and whoop their ass like MJ used to do or Reggie Miller used to do. Go perform in Madison Square Garden. Go do your thing. You know, it's fun, but you don't have to do this.
White leather. Big old white leather.
Now, they had a point. I mean, LeBron's a king and Kanter's ass. But to be honest, it seemed like Kanter just loved the attention. Because when he showed up to his own interview to talk about his beef with LeBron in the shoes, at first, he made a joke out of the situation.
This is the shoe I hated. I hope he burns these shoes.
But all the talk about shoes had Kanter secretly planning something for the next time they saw each other. And right when Kanter walked on the court, his shoes had everybody talking.
Enes Kanter has spoken out on human rights issues in China for quite some time. And yesterday on social media, Kanter tweeted photos of the shoes he's wearing tonight, which attacked LeBron James's lifetime partnership with Nike.
What was on Kanter's feet became the biggest story of his career.
Yep.
His shoes called out LeBron and Nike, claiming they both supported China by choosing money over morals.
Yep.
Nobody had ever come at LeBron so hard or so many times.
Wow. I never got a good look at him. I am informed and educated on the situation. Yep. Wow, that's a quote. That's a LeBron quote. Silence. Hey, still researching and getting educated? Oh man. Look at man. And then the bags of money. Yep. Yeah. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of us that got pissed off at LeBron for what he did there. I'm just going to keep moving forward. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. That was, yeah. Yep. Shit.
So after the matchup, of course he was asked about it.
No, I think if you know me, I don't really give too many people my energy. He's definitely not someone I would give my energy to.
But even though LeBron wasn't going to give Kanter any energy, the NBA was. Turns out, just for Kanter's custom shoes that protested against him, Nike, and China, he wasn't only traded to the Rockets and instantly cut. Since then, Kanter hasn't gotten a single contract offer from any team, and even said
now
he's
that's where it's fucked up, because where's the freedom of speech involved here? How is it that he's allowed to wear shoes to say I'm king, but then Kanter's not allowed to wear shoes that actually informs people of something bad going on? You want to know why? Money. That's why. Money. Because China is the number 2 market for the NBA in the entire world. That's why. So much money is coming out of China for the league. So now when a player in the NBA has called out the terrible stuff happening in China, and the NBA is a business, so they said, Kanter, get the fuck out of our business. Do I agree with it? Hell no, it's disgusting to me. But that's the reason why. So if anybody didn't understand why Kanter's been MIA, that's because they don't want him in the league anymore, because, yeah, that would be like 40% of their revenue that they could lose. They got threats from China. The NBA did. Adam Silver did. Like, get rid of that guy, or else we're done. We're not watching the NBA anymore in China. We'll ban it. And that's just the way it goes out there.
blackballed by the NBA.
Sucks.
So his beef with LeBron was career ruining, which reminds me of Russell Westbrook's beef that turned his entire life into a meme.
Oh no.
The beef between Westbrook and Patrick Beverley was born from a life-changing moment.
Oh yeah.
Here, this play.
And Westbrook hobbling away. Beverley went for the steal.
Beverley just going for that steal changed Westbrook's life forever.
Right into the knee.
Because not only did it force Westbrook out of the game and out of the playoffs, Beverley tore Westbrook's meniscus so badly, it required 3 surgeries to repair. This was the type of injury that takes months to heal. So the entire time that Westbrook rehabbed, all he could think about was the next time he saw Beverley, it was on sight. And Beverley felt no need to show any sympathy. But that was just the beginning of the chaos. Their beef never went away. Even when Beverley got traded, he still had a target on his back when Big Daddy Westbrook came to town. And that's when Westbrook slapped him with a brand new taunt.
Right by him, just slithered around the crafty defensive player who just can't defend.
Is that the origin of it? I didn't know that was the first time he used it. Damn.
Just look at him. Dude's out here rocking the baby at a grown-ass man. But Beverley took that personally. And later in the game, he tried to ruin Westbrook's life again.
Oh, again?
All right,
you son of a bitch. Dude, this is not football. You don't go for the legs.
No way Beverly's doing that.
Oh, man, dude. Pat Bev, he tried to injure my sons in the playoffs, too. Was it 2020 or 2021? I can't remember anymore. This dude just going out there trying to injure people. And it's sad because I like the way he plays defense. I like the way he hustles. I like the way he talks trash. But he has this thing in him. He can't help it. When he gets mad at somebody, he tries to injure them. And that's where it goes too far.
An accident. Dude's really out here trying to ruin careers by dolphin diving like a sweaty cod kid. Of course this made the two get into a debate. But after the game, Westbrook said something that made nobody look at Beverly the same.
Pat Bev trick y'all, man, like you play defense. He don't guard nobody, man, just running around or nothing.
Just tackling.
Now, the way Westbrook talked about Beverly didn't seem like much. But clowning another man's D can really ruin a reputation.
He headbutted hit the side of his knee. Like, that could have been another meniscus injury right there. Take it from somebody who's had one. That could have been it right there. He could have been shut down from that left leg. You headbutt a man's knee like that, like diving. They don't have football pads out here, man.
From that interview on, no players looked at Beverly as somebody who was more than a meme. And he even admitted that what Westbrook said began ruining his career.
You know, people looked at me different. People around the NBA, coaches, players. After that, people were just taking the ball, just going at me. I'm like, what the f***? Like, all because of what one person said.
Now,
yeah, but that was a response to what your actions were. Your actions were fucked up. They were malicious. You were trying to hurt him. So, yeah, of course he talked about it. Don't play victim here, Pat Bev. You're not the victim.
Point, Beverly had to do something to save his reputation. And well, what better way than using Westbrook's downfall to his advantage? Because once Westbrook got traded to the Lakers, nobody was more ready to catch Westbrook slipping than Beverly. He watched Westbrook have the worst season of his career. And not only did Beverly turn Westbrook's own words against...
I remember when somebody said, all I do is run around and I trick y'all. Well, my boy is the real magician this year. Oh, shit.
Instant. The next time they played each other, Beverly trolled Westbrook harder than ever. When Beverly scored a layup, he actually walked down court doing Westbrook's rock-a-baby taunt at him while staring him in the eyes. Later that quarter, Beverly got a steal on Westbrook and walked down court saying he's trash. Then in the fourth quarter, when Westbrook pulled out one of his signature moves, an air ball, Beverly and his teammates let the ref know just how off that shot was.
Get a timeout.
Jesus Christ.
So just when you think things can't make the hate for each other any worse, the Lakers felt the right move was signing Beverly to make them teammates. So I'm excited to see how the hate for each other plays out.
Yeah, this video's 1 year old, right? Yeah. It didn't last, is what happens. It didn't last. Pat Bev tried to come in and add leadership to the team, which was hilarious. So he tried to take a leadership role away from AD, Westbrook, and LeBron. It didn't last, guys. And Westbrook didn't last. None of this lasted. This was the terrible idea. Terrible, terrible, terrible idea.
And the only thing crazier than that is thinking you're better than the greatest player in the world. Because Ja Morant's been humiliating the entire NBA. But what he's doing against today's players got to his head a little too much. Because now that he's having his best season ever, out of nowhere, he called out the GOAT.
But if you could have talked to Michael Jordan, what would you have said?
I would like to, play against him.
This time you're not saying, I would have cooked her.
I would have cooked him, too.
Hold up.
Oh, man.
You cooked Jordan?
Maybe you cook for Jordan, but you aren't cooking Jordan.
Yeah, you're not cooking Jordan.
Once Ja said that about Black Jesus, of course it went viral and every sports show was talking about it. But, nobody agreed with
No
Ja.
way.
Sports analysts didn't.
No way, no how would Ja Morant have cooked Michael Jordan. Nah.
NBA legends who
I mean, dunking, what? I don't even know. No, there's nothing. Ja's got nothing on MJ. He's got nothing on MJ. It was such a stupid statement. It's just so disrespectful. You know, that's when I first started looking at Ja a little differently. And then all the stuff at the guns multiple times. I'm just like, dude, I don't think you're cooking nobody. You know, I hope he has a resurgence. I hope he has a good career, and I hope he changes his ways. But I'm not believing it because he's making the same mistakes multiple times. It's kind of reminding me of Gilbert Arenas. It looks a lot more like Gilbert Arenas than Michael Jordan nowadays. I'll tell you that.
Actually played against
Vernon
Jordan,
Max.
Mike is Mike, man. The best player ever, man, I ever played. All these kids talk a lot of shit. Ja, hey, man, stop with that shit. You don't want them problems, bro.
Even another star in today's NBA, Zach LaVine, was willing to bet $250 million on a 1v1 between the two.
Prime Ja, prime MJ. $250 million on the line. Who you going with?
Jordan, man, he's the best of all time.
But the best response to Ja came from Jordan himself.
Oh, this is not real. This is not real, but this is funny.
I would have cooked him, too.
But even though Jordan literally laughed at dude, Ja just had to say one more thing to piss everybody off. He said if you put Michael Jordan in today's game, he's just another superstar. But realistically...
Wait, I want to read the rest of that quote. You have me. So he goes first, huh? Ja's the biggest star? Dude, talk about a big head. Steph, Luka, Dame, Trey, and then guys like LeBron, KD, Giannis, Kawhi. It's not just about one superstar and a bunch of average guys. It wasn't back then either. We had Clyde, Dominique, Bird, Magic, David Robinson, Shaq, Penny. I'm missing so many of them. But yeah, it wasn't just one guy. We just remember this one guy because he was that much better than everybody else. You want to call Dominique Wilkins average? Clyde Drexler average? Larry Bird? Magic Johnson? You out of your freaking mind? Patrick Ewing? You know? Like, no. No, these were not average players. You're out of your fucking mind.
Michael Jordan in today's game, he's just another
Karl Malone,
superstar.
Stockton.
But realistically, this is a beef I
Sean
don't
Kemp, Gary Payton. I'm sorry. I can go on all day. Reggie freaking Miller.
think can never end. Besides, John needs to spend time dubbing players of this generation so we can actually create a legacy. The only award dude has is Rookie of the Year. He needs some MVPs and championships before Grandpa Jordan even considers getting on a court and risking his legacy.
No kidding. Does he even have a scoring title? I don't think so.
A lot of players in today's NBA that risk their legacies on a nightly.
I can put this on a loop.
His legacy, because there's a lot of players in today's NBA that risk their legacies on a nightly basis. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I rank them. I got players airballing layups, forgetting how to dribble, ruining championships. Someone even made such a bad play, it put someone in the hospital. So just click the video, man. I know you.
Oh man, I gotta say I kind of missed this channel. I missed it. That was some good laughs. I learned a lot of stuff too, but for the most part, that was just funny. That was all just funny to me. All right, everybody, let me know what you thought about this one. What was your favorite? The beef with Westbrook is hilarious. I kind of like that rap battle. That rap battle with the diss tracks going back and forth. That was pretty fun. That was Dame actually has some skills. I have not checked out his actual music. I've only heard his diss tracks, but that's multiple diss tracks now that I'm going, it's pretty good. It's not bad. You know, the beat is pretty good too. Whoever he's got producing his beats, but his raps are good. And if I didn't know that was an NBA basketball player, like listening to that, I'd have no idea. So anyways, everybody, let me know what you thought. What was the funniest one for you? What was the most surprising one for you? And yeah, please leave this video a like. Go check out his channel. If you had a good laugh on this, there's tons of videos just like this. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want more content like this. If you do, I'll see you tomorrow morning for the next one. And hit that bell notification if you want to get notified when the next video does drop. All right, everyone, I'm out of here. Be good to your people. I don't even know. This video was so ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. Be good to your people. We saw a lot of trash here, so don't, let's be good. Let's be good people to our people. All right, I'm out of here. Tell your loved ones you love them. Have a wonderful, safe night, everyone. Good night.